Hello group number 1, welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing this aesthetics reading. I have talked about it before, so some people requested it. So yeah, this is the reading for today. This could be talking about your style already, or how you should be dressing, or let's say you aspire to dress, what looks good on you. So I'm just going to be picking up on the energies that come through with the cards, and I hope it resonates with you. You can always let me know what are your thoughts, how you can improve. If you have any other feedback regarding this particular video, let me know. But yeah, I'm just going to be picking up your energy, and if there's some guidance, let's see what comes through. So I'm starting out with a few of these cards. We'll look at the other ones later. The very first card we have is fish. So this is giving me Pisces energy. We have what is this? Eight of Swords in reverse with this butterfly cocoon. We have money, which is interesting because Pisces is connected to the 12th house, which is connected to expenses. We have Virgo. We have Capricorn, and this is the card you chose. We have North Node. So let's keep this one in the middle. Okay, so first thing I'm picking up, some of you could prefer more of like older styles, like 80s, 90s, something like older style, not like trendy stuff. I'm not picking that up. With Capricorn, this is Saturn energy, so Saturn is connected to slightly older stuff. So vintage, maybe some of you like to dress vintage, go thrift shopping, stuff like that. And also maybe because Saturn is older clothes also, so maybe some hand-me-downs, or like I said, vintage and thrift shopping. So that is one thing I'm getting. And I think you could connect more with just maybe the era you were born in. You know, like if you were born in 80s, 90s, whatever, you connect with that sort of music more, or that sort of fashion, those things. Growing up, a lot of people say we had the best cartoons, we had the best music, we had the best movies, all of that. So this is one thing I'm picking up with this pile so far. Old money also, with this money card. You like to dress regal, or you could come across as a person who is wearing clothes that look expensive. So you could have expensive taste, or you could just dress in such a way that you look like you're wearing really expensive clothes. So you are not someone who would let's say maybe buy polyester or something like that. And even with Virgo, as I was picking up this vibe of wearing more natural sort of fibers and natural clothes, like cotton, linen, something like that, silk, something like that, something that looks, it's come from the nature. Some of you might even be into bohemian style, or those I don't know, those clothes with not mesh, it's I don't know what's it's called, but bohemian styles, that see-through stuff you can see, and like braided stuff. So yeah, that's one thing I'm getting. Natural fibers, maybe some of you like to wear leather also, denim, stuff like that. Even leather and denim, that is very much like Saturn's domain as well. Clothes that last, so longevity, clothes that will last, so thicker, heavier material. So I'm going really into the fashion, but I'll talk about other stuff also. With North Node, you could be someone who likes to stand out. You don't want to blend in. Your sense of fashion, the way you're moving is, again, like I was saying earlier, you don't like to follow trends, so you like to stand out. With North Node, it's the foreign element, so someone that is different, someone that is unique. You could also be some sort of a trend setter, where people tend to follow you, or some sort of inventive style. You might have this habit of doing things differently. Let's say the way you wear your eyeliner, or the way you accessorize is something very unique and never seen before. You could also be someone who's into foreign culture, so maybe you pick up things from foreign cultures, or you like the style from different countries. You pick that up and you incorporate that into your everyday style, and you dress uniquely and differently from all the people around you, especially your people in your close circles, your friends, or the people that you hang out with. Your sense of fashion makes you stand out for whatever reason. And you could also keep your hair very natural. You could have curly hair. Maybe curly hair looks good on you. That's one thing I'm getting. Maybe shorter hair. Everyone around you keeps long hair. You keep short hair. Something like this. You just, you're different. So that's one thing I'm getting. You could also wear natural jewelry like crystals and stuff like that. You know, something that looks, it's come out of the nature. It's not very polished or that sort of a thing. You know, it's more easygoing and natural. You know, it reminds me of someone like Jennifer Aniston. She has that, even if you've heard about the Kibi body style, there's a system of the way your body is. It's your body structure. Based off of that, you wear the clothes that look good on you. So there's one particular style in that, which is the natural. I think you guys are definitely natural. There's one that's dramatic, one's gamine, one is romantic, and one is classic. So the natural people, they tend to wear clothes that fall naturally on the body, natural fibers, looks really you know, effortless. That's what I'm getting. And wearing jewelry also, that's very much that vibe. Not something very intricate, but something more natural, handmade, stuff like that. Maybe some cultural importance, you know, wearing cultural pieces or something with history, vintage pieces, stuff like that. And obviously I'm getting old money with this butterfly also. It's almost out of the cocoon. So I feel like some of you are finding your style. Maybe you've been working on it and try to figure out what looks best on you in terms of makeup, fashion, all of that, finding your aesthetic. But I think you're about to bloom. You're in the best stage. I also feel like maybe a lot of people copy you with the North Node. And you do look high value. That's one thing I'm getting. With fish also, it has that tendency to be, because it's a mutable sign with Pisces, and just this fish archetype, it talks about being a little lost in the current. That's why I'm saying maybe you're finding your style now. And also it's about experimenting a little. So going through the motions, finding your style. That's the energy of the fish. And also it's about, with Pisces, I was picking up, you could have this habit of excessive spending also. It's connected to 12th house. Spending a lot of money, buying expensive clothes. Maybe you're really into shopping. Some of you could have maybe issues with spending a lot of money. With Virgo, it's the 6th house, exactly opposite to the 12th. So spending a lot of money. Some of you could dress also very seriously. Let's say if you go to the work, your workplace, you're very professional, but in your free time, in your downtime, you dress very differently. So you have a sense of style, but some of you might not showcase that when it comes to your work or your studies or something like that. That's one thing I'm picking up. Maybe you want to come across as very professional and you lead with that. So let's keep going. We have confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. So again, that confident sort of a person, again, you're not trying to be someone else, you're not copying anyone else. People tend to copy you. That's the energy I'm picking up here. With this card also, you could have Leo placements. Maybe I should keep it here. You could have Leo placements. Again, coming across as a leader, you know, you create your own style. You could wear a lot of white also, maybe, or yellow, or blues and blacks when it comes to especially your work. Okay, for nakshatras, you got Purva Falguni. This is connected to Venus. That's why I put it on a pink card here. We have Pushya. So this is ruled by Saturn. That's why it's on the blue card. But with these two, it's definitely the energy of someone vibrant, someone who looks really nice, attractive, because both are very soft, easygoing, beautiful nakshatras, where I think especially Purva Falguni, it's connected to maybe some of you wear light pinks, reds. That looks really good on you, but it's very much this energy of easygoing, fun-loving, bright personality, indulging yourself. That sort of energy is there. Pushya is also similar. It's very soft nakshatra, and here also we have the symbol, which is flower. So maybe you like wearing floral prints, or maybe you wear flower, you know, in your hair or something like that. You could be really attracted to flowers, maybe wearing floral jewelry, something like that. But it's, again, it's very soft, Venusian sort of energy that I'm picking up with these nakshatras. So definitely a person who's stylish, who dresses really well, and I think you're finding your own. That's what I'm getting. And this is connected to Saturn. So again, longevity. I was picking that up. Maybe clothes that will last, or clothes that have a history, vintage clothing. Or this could also mean that finding your style, because Saturn is slow moving, so it takes a little bit of time to find your style. And Purva Falguni also falls in Leo. So again, finding that confidence through experimenting with your style and finding your aesthetic. Next up, we have the Hunter. We have the little horse here. We have the Siren. So naturally, you're someone who's very beautiful. You attract a lot of attention just because of your body and your looks. Even with Virgo, you can connect it with that, because it's a maiden. Usually the symbol connected with the sign of Virgo. Person who's good looking. So a lot of attraction coming your way. People find your style attractive, your personality attractive. I'm also picking something with moving your body. Here also we see your movement, we see tails again. Some of you, maybe you're really into shoes also, probably. You like shoes a lot. You could wear gemstones, jewelry that looks really good on you. Maybe you should try that out a little bit more if you don't already. But with Hunter, definitely you're someone who's attracts a lot of attention, and you could be someone on the hunt to find your best style. And you could also have this habit of always shopping, window shopping, and looking for things, what's next that I'm gonna get, and how can I improve my style. So you have that curiosity when it comes to your style, and you're still finding your footing, I feel like. That's what I'm getting, putting the work in. For astrology, you got the World. Again, we see flowers here, fruits, and we see this couple, this Native American sort of a couple. We have tattoos. Maybe some of you have tattoos. But what I'm getting with this is, again, indigenous, something to connected with cultural, and patterns. Maybe you wear patterns a lot. And natural fibers, again, very similar to what I was getting earlier, maybe florals also. But with the World, it's again finding your success, finding that confidence in your style, and coming full circle. Maybe some of you get influenced by your partners also. You dress like your partner, or you take up things from them. You get influenced by them. Here we have the Three of Wands, person climbing up the ladder. So again, it's more about curiosity, finding your style, looking for something, moving ahead, moving forward, So you're on that journey. We have the King of Wands. And I love that you got this card. It's really nice. It's definitely connected with aesthetics and good looks. This is about a person who likes to, I think you're someone who enjoys dressing up, getting dressed and looking nice. And when people pay you compliments, you really enjoy that. You put effort towards those things. I feel like with this pile, you put effort to look effortless. I think that's one way I can describe it. You could also have really nice hair. With this horse's mane, we have the lion's mane. So I think I'm picking up some emphasis on your hair also. Your hair could be really nice, and you could get compliments on your hair. And with the King of Wands and this peacock imagery, definitely you look good. You attract a lot of attention, and you definitely stand out. That's for sure. Because it's connected with peacocking, which is about getting attention. Showing off a little bit in a good way. We see the sun in the back, so it's about confidence, and we're getting that Leo energy again. So someone who's finding themselves, finding their confidence, and becoming this leader, or I don't know, empowered sort of an individual. And obviously Leo is connected to leadership, so this is about not following anyone. People following you, people copying you, finding your own style. So this is what I have for you. I hope this resonated. I hope this made sense. And whatever your thoughts are, please let me know about this particular reading. I would love to hear from you guys. If you like my videos, you want to support my channel, please consider becoming a member. And all the links will be in the description if you want to book a reading with me. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello group number 2, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a video on aesthetics, or what looks good on you. This could be your current style, or just maybe some guidance on how to find your style or what could look good on you. Whatever comes through, I'm just gonna go with the flow and see what comes out. So I hope this resonates with you, and I would love to hear your feedback on this video because I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm just trying something new. So let me know your thoughts. I'm starting out with these cards. We'll look at the other ones in a bit. So you got the Deer, Earth element. We have the Hangman with this bat. Look at the eyes. We have Pleasure Seekers. And we have the Wedding. I wanted to just pull one card from this deck, but two came out, and I thought that it was really interesting that we have a group of 3 people on both the cards. So I kept it. This is the card you chose. We have Ascendant. We have Sagittarius. Some of you could have Sagittarius placements. We have Mars. And we have Venus. So you got a lot of planets, no houses. So let's start with the Deer. Whenever I see this card, it makes me think of Mrigashira Nakshatra. So some of you could have placements in Gemini. You could have really pretty eyes. Maybe you get compliments on your eyes. Mrigashira has some connection with perfume also. So some of you could be really fond of wearing perfume. We have Venus also here, which is connected with perfume. So maybe you get compliments on your, I don't know why I wanted to say skin also. So maybe your skin, but your perfume. So one thing I'm seeing right off the bat, we see a red dress. Red could look good on you. We also have Mars, which is connected to the color red. And when we mix the colors, we have red here, and Venus is white. It gives pink. So maybe you like to dress in pink also. These colors could look good on you. You're someone who's naturally very attractive with Mars and Venus coming out. These are the 2 planets connected with passion. So a lot of people find you attractive. You could get a lot of compliments also. One thing I'm picking up though with Hangman, it's almost the thing, or let's just think of it as a person that's restricted. And with the Deer also, this is very timid energy. You could also be very graceful. Deer does talk about a person who's graceful. So you could be someone who has more of like classic style. We see some, I don't know, traditional, orthodox style also I'm getting. Why? Because Sagittarius is more of a traditional sign. And we have Wedding, which is also very much on theme with Sagittarius. It's more traditional, So traditional values, someone who dresses very modestly. So for some of you, that could be true. For others of you, I'm also getting with Mars and Venus, you could dress a little more provocative with the Pleasure Seeker also. So with this particular pile, I'm getting almost like a dual reading. So some of you could resonate with one train of thought, and the others could resonate with the other. But I'm definitely getting this energy where red could look really good on you, and just your body or your looks could be very attractive, and you could get compliments on that. So for some of you, what I'm picking up, some of you guys are a little bit restricted, maybe because of your family or your traditional, your culture, your country, whatever the case may be. So you feel like you cannot really express your style completely. You feel a little some sort of a restriction. And for others of you, I feel like you're very free, you're very out there, you put yourself out there, and you live very unapologetically. So you're the more Mars Venus sort of a person. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, because a Deer is graceful, good looking. There's some connection with beauty, but also timid, a person who runs away and a bit scared. And there's so much here about tradition also, traditional values, something like that. Maybe you look really good in traditional clothes. So if you have, let's say if you're Indian, a lot of Indians wear ethnic clothes. They look really good on them. But a lot of people choose not to wear it also because they're not that traditional. But the clothes are really nice. So it can be that way also. It could work out. So that's what I'm picking up so far. You're also fun, experimental with your sense of fashion. You could be experimental. You could try certain things. With Sagittarius, this is also that energy of a seeker. And your body looks really good. So you could maybe, particularly, it's talking about fashion here. Makeup also maybe. You could have a nice body. You could get a lot of compliments on your body. And it's again reminding me of perfume because you put that on the body, right? And nice skin. So these are some of the things I'm picking up. Let's keep going. We have Kritika Nakshatra here, Kritika, and we have Bharani. This is why I was getting that feeling. With Bharani, it's connected to restriction. So maybe some sort of restriction or some issue where you cannot fully express yourself. Maybe some of you are still finding your style or something like this. Or you get judged, maybe, I don't know, your friends or family members kind of judge you, or, I don't know, troll you. I don't know why I'm getting this message, but this could be true for some of you. For others, I'm getting with Bharani, it's like you could put a lot of pressure on yourself. Like certain things, I do not wear this color. I don't go out with chipped nails, or I only wear heels. Something about restriction and being a little disciplined and like a rule follower. That's the energy of Bharani. So maybe it's working out in different ways. For some of you, you could be restricted. For others of you, you put a lot of pressure on yourself in certain ways. And it is ruled by Venus also. So this is in terms of expressing your aesthetics, your beauty. Definitely I'm getting that. With Kritika, Kritika is actually connected with cutting. So you would see that a lot of hairdressers have this. So you could be someone who experiments a lot with their hair maybe. With Mars being here, sometimes people color their hair. There's some, you look at the Mars in the transit. So maybe you experiment with the colored hair. Some of you could have tattoos also. I'm drawn towards tattoo. The tattoos on the head here. Maybe henna. Maybe wearing floral clothes. I see a lot of flowers here. Maybe you really like roses. And Mars Venus together can also indicate a rose, right? Venus is the petals. Mars is the pricks. Mercury is the, what do you call it? The leaves. Mercury is missing. But yeah, it can be Mars and Venus together gives a fondness for roses in a person. Venus, south node of the moon, Ketu, that's lotus. Because south node of the moon is the stem. So anyway, coming back to what I was saying, you could have Mars-Venus conjunction, you could have Mars-Venus in the ascendant, or you could have an ascendant out of these zodiacs like Libra, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio. You could have a Sagittarius ascendant. You could have Venus in Sagittarius maybe. Something about this. And Kritika is also Aries. It's the Aries-Taurus cusp. And this is also Aries. Strong Aries so far. Some of you, maybe you work out, you like to show off your body. That's another thing I'm getting, like maybe when you show a little bit of skin, it looks really nice. Wearing off shoulder and something like that could look really nice on you. I'm just trying to pick up all the messages. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. With Kritika, again, you could be very particular about your style, very picky. And a lot of people who are into even fashion industry, they have Kritika. Why? It's connected with cutting, and obviously when you wear clothes, you make clothes, it involves a lot of cutting, right? So yeah, you could be into fashion quite a lot. Maybe some of you could even have careers in this, or you hope to do something with fashion, or I don't know. Some of you could go to tailors, let's say getting tailor-made stuff. And very particular about sizing probably. Yeah, let's keep going. It's crooked, is it? Next card, we have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So again, Sagittarius energy, you could have moon in Sagittarius. And with this pink image or this pink color, it again gives me that, almost like the Cupid's bow. You dress really, I don't know, something about you where people kind of fall in love with your fashion, or they find you very attractive, very beautiful. Yeah, especially when you go to weddings, I think you could dress really well and you like to put a lot of effort, and I don't know, something about wedding, maybe you come across as marriage material, I don't know, but there's something here regarding that. I don't know what that is. Wedding. It's like you always stand out. You're the best looking person at people's wedding, social events, when there's a lot of people around, probably. We have the king also here. Leo energy, we have the unseen. So this is Interesting, the unseen. And I'm again drawn towards the eyes. I was drawn towards the eyes here also. You could have really pretty eyes. I feel like you could have a style where you're very detailed and there's something about you where you have the eye. You just catch stuff. And you just have a strong sense of aesthetics. That's one thing I'm getting with the unseen. I feel like you could dress really well, but people may not compliment you. That's another thing I'm getting. Like maybe people don't compliment you a whole lot and you put a lot of effort. Maybe some of you are late bloomers also. Yeah, that's one thing I'm getting with the king. It's like maybe you're looking for approval also from people. You really like getting compliments. Something like this. Let's look at the tarot. You got the 5 of coins, the emperor. So again, the king connotation is here again. You have the 2 of wands with this split personality. And again, body, emphasis on body. Something about your body is coming through. Maybe you guys have Mars in Cancer, a debilitated Mars. But what am I getting? You could have Sun also in the first house. Mars in the first house probably. Mars and Venus opposition. With 5 of coins, I feel that restriction, like you're restricted. You cannot really fully, express your style, or somehow you have to hold back for whatever reason. And maybe you cannot invest as much in clothes as you would like, or something about... Some of you could also have this habit where you follow maybe trends. With this Mrigashira energy also, maybe you're more trendy and you like to always freshen up your wardrobe, so you don't invest a lot in your clothing pieces, or you like to get a good bargain, something like that maybe, because 5 of coins is connected to spending less money or financial restriction. So in a way, maybe you don't spend as much, or you like to restrict yourself, or maybe you spend too much so you don't have a lot of money. Something about maybe money issues or bad spending habits could be there. That's what I'm getting. And again, you are not happy with maybe your wardrobe. You're like, I want to spend more, I want to have more, I need more options. Something like not feeling satisfied there. That's one thing I'm getting. With emperor and this king energy, you're finding your own. I think you're becoming more confident. You're growing more confident with time. And you want to be taken more seriously. You could, again, I'm getting red color. Orange and red. You could wear that, and I think you might be finding your style, or you could be gaining that confidence. If you're a late bloomer, I feel like you're in that stage where you're just, I don't know, glowing up. That's one thing. And maybe some insecurities growing up, maybe some weight issues, or people made fun of you, people roasted you, something like this. I'm picking up with this pile. I don't know why. But now I feel like you've kind of found your confidence. Even though you always looked good, now you're feeling better about your sense of self. Because Sun is connected to our ego. It's also connected to our self-worth. And I think Sun does really well in Aries. So I feel like now you're feeling confident. You're finding your mojo. Something about just feeling better about yourself when it comes to your aesthetics, your fashion, your style. Even who you are as a person. I think it has a lot to do with your personality and what's going on in your life as well, not just clothes and fashion. So that's what I see here. With 2 of wands, it's forward looking energy, where I think you're just more inspired for the future. This is also that energy of a blending 2 things. So maybe you could have a sense of style where sometimes you like to dress really girly and other times you like to dress a bit more, I don't know, you could have like a different styles. Kritika is also connected with cutting, so it can split something into 2. We have the 2 faces here also, so different styles of aesthetics, you blend the 2. And with Mars, it can talk about sometimes Mars, the way I connect Mars is wearing uniform or very structured clothes. It also torn clothes, clothes with holes and ribbed clothes, ribbed jeans, stuff like that. That's very Mars. very nonchalant, very I threw it on, I didn't put any effort. So that's Mars. But Venus is very feminine, dainty, classy, that sort of aesthetic. So you could have both. You could have a very casual style, you could have also a dressed up style. Let's say with the wedding, it's more, formal, and you dress really nice. And other times you're very, with the pleasure seeker, it could be more of like casual, just going for a run, or just going to hang out with your friends, something casual, that sort of a thing. So you blend the two. And also I spoke about this in the first pile about the Kibi body type, where it's a system. In fashion, I've studied it a little bit. So there are 5 major body types: dramatic, classic, gamine, romantic, and natural. So in this pile, what I'm picking up is romantic with the Venus energy, and on this side I'm getting more dramatic and natural, more simple, more athleisure, and also dramatic. And because it's uniform also, Mars is connected to uniform, so Gothic style, or something where it's a particular clothes, or even like power suits, masculine clothes. So that could be also there. So this is what I was picking up for you, pile number 2. I hope this helped. You can look it up, Kibi body type, or if you want to, and let me know your thoughts. I'm really curious to see if people enjoy this reading or not. So that's it. If you enjoy my videos, you want to support my channel, please consider becoming a member. And all the links will be in the description if you want to book a reading with me. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello group number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a reading on aesthetics. I hope you guys enjoy it. It makes sense, it resonates. So what looks good on you? This could already be your current style, or maybe just some guidance, or I don't know, whatever messages come through, we'll see. So this could be picking up on how you should be dressing, maybe, or the way you want to dress, right? So let's see. I hope it resonates with you guys. Please leave your feedback. I want to hear from you on this particular reading. I would love some feedback. So these are the cards I'm starting out with. I've put a few aside. We have the Dolphin here, Daughter of Pentacles. I think this is Page of Pentacles. We have Frivolity with this beautiful butterfly. Let's keep it here. We have the 10th house, 5th house. We have the Moon, and we have Mercury. So Moon Mercury conjunction, you could have that. You could have Moon in Gemini, Moon in Virgo. You could have Mercury in Cancer, maybe in 5th house. Leo energy, we have Capricorn energy, but maybe you have one of these planets in these houses. So anyway, what I'm picking up with this pile, this is a different feeling from the other 2 piles. This pile is more experimental. This pile is more, I don't know, I'm getting fun energy. With Dolphin also, it's about living life. Some of you guys could be really fun, or you're just very light-hearted, young at heart. Even with Mercury, this is more younger energy. 5th house is also connected to our passions, our hobbies, things that make us happy, things that light us up. It's also the things we love. Love is connected to 5th house. It's also connected to dating. So some of you may be influenced by your partners that you date, or you could just be generally experimental. That's one thing I'm getting. And also fun. You could wear a lot of color. You like to experiment with colors, different styles. You could be someone who likes to follow trends maybe, or you're an early adopter of trends. Even with butterfly, I'm getting a lot of color here. And butterfly is connected with just the word also, frivolity. It's like moving around, going here and there, and checking out all the flowers. So it's that energy of I don't know, maybe you constantly change your style. It's like you try something new, you enjoy it, and then you're like, okay, I'm bored now I need to find something new. So these are some common traits that we do associate with Mercury as well as Moon, because Moon is always waxing and waning. So there's this natural nature of Moon that it has to change, right? It's always wavering. And Moon is the fastest moving planet also that we have every day. Almost every day it changes the nakshatra. Yes, it does. Every day there's a new nakshatra, and every 2.5 days it changes the zodiac sign. So it's the fastest moving planet. Mercury is also in Vedic mythology. Mercury is the son of Moon. That's why Mercury is very moon-like. Even if you look up at the images, looks a little bit like the moon. So Mercury itself is connected with multiplicity. It's about, even when you look at the zodiac signs ruled by Mercury, it's Gemini, it's Virgo. Gemini is more of a mutable sign also. So it's again that change. With moon, it's connected to Cancer, so it's cardinal sign. A lot of movement here as well. Mercury is also multitasking. It's multiple things, multiplicity, like I said. So and Mercury is also connected with, usually you would hear that people need a lot of stimulation, especially with Gemini. People would say these people need a lot of stimulation. They get bored easily. They want to have fun. They want entertainment. So that's the energy of Mercury. He's the prince. So he wants to be entertained. He wants to try different things. He cannot stick to one thing for too long. So with both the planets coming out very similar, Moon, Mercury, you are very changeable. Your style can change very easily, or you could have certain things that are your signature style, but there's overall theme of always changing, constantly changing, experimenting, trying something new. And a lot of things could also look good on you because you could have multiple options also. So someone, let's say, with oval face, a person with an oval face can wear different types of sunglasses compared to, let's say, someone with a round face. Their choices will be restricted. So it could play out that way also, where you have a lot of options. So you try out different things and a lot of things look good on you. Whereas a lot of people, they kind of get stuck with certain things. So that's one thing I'm getting. Some of you could even have careers in fashion or something like that, because we have the 10th house which is connected to career, 5th house which is connected to hobbies. So it could be a side hustle, it could be a career. You could have a desire to do something in fashion, or you could be naturally good at it. People could come to you for advice, or it's something you enjoy, you're good at. Whether you pursue it as a career or not, you're good at it. That's one thing I'm getting for sure. You have a sense of aesthetics. Mercury can also give that. Mercury is also connected with social media. So maybe you post a lot on social media, you have a following, people like your style, people follow you, people copy you also. Mercury could give that. Maybe something with a like couple style also. I'm drawn towards the thrones, two thrones, so a couple. Also with photography, because I'm drawn towards the light. And Mercury is also connected to cameras. So maybe something with online photography, something like that could be there. With page, it's also that energy of someone young, like a student, someone who's learning. So maybe you're learning about fashion, different things. Maybe some of you study fashion, or you're always learning something new, learning about different fabrics. I don't know, all these things, designers. And page is also that young looking person. And maybe some of you have heard about David Kippy, the Kippy body type. If you're aware, there's 5 different body types typed by David Kippy, and out of those 5, we have dramatic, natural, romantic, classic, and gamine. I'm picking up gamine with this pile because gamine is very experimental. Gamine is someone who can pull off a lot of patterns. So they are, I don't know, the most experimental, and they're unique. The clothes that gamines can pull off, no one else can pull off. Audrey Hepburn was also a gamine, if I'm not wrong. So you could definitely have gamine. What else could it be? Could be there. I'm getting strong gamine for this pile. But with moon, maybe romantic also. It can give a round face, good looks, feminine style also. Some of you could be very feminine. So yeah, let's keep going. I'm going to pull some more cards. We have be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. So again, moon, cardinal energy, Cancer energy. Definitely someone experimental. Like I said, maybe you start trends or you follow trends. You're the first adopter. So you're the bold person. And you're also bold in terms of maybe the colors that you wear, the styles you wear. You're very audacious with your style. And maybe you're learning about color theory also. There's a color theory. There's a I don't know, something Kitchener, the essence. I don't know, I can't remember all the things, but even I check out all this stuff, David Kibbe and Kitchener's Essence and the seasonal color theory, all of that. So some of you could be into that for sure, learning about fashion. Next up we have nakshatras. We have Ashlesha here and we have Ashwini. So this is again Cancer energy strong. Some of you could have placements in Cancer. Ashlesha falls in Cancer. You could have Mars debilitated, Mars in Cancer. We have Ashwini, which is Aries energy. So what am I getting with this? Ashwini people are really good looking. They have nice bodies. So maybe you like to stay fit, and maybe some of you like to show off your body also. You could have nice hair. You show off your hair. But something about body also that's prominent. Ashlesha is also connected to the body, and someone flexible and really shapely, good looking, attractive sort of a person. Next up we have shifter here. We have the nectar. So nectar does tell me that something about fashion that really fills you up, that really excites you. You're really good at it. And this is also taking me to that some few of you watching this, you could have more of like a feminine style. With the nectar and the moon, I'm drawn towards that message. And others of you could be more of the Mercury person, where we have the shifter energy, someone who experiments a lot. So we have all these different images connected together like a collage, or I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to call it a collage. So again, experimental, fun, exciting, bright, and that young, light-hearted energy that wants to experiment. For others of you, with this nectar, you're really feminine, you dress really nice, and you look really beautiful. Even with the butterfly, it's connected to beauty. And 5th house also. So some of you are more of this moon person that likes to dress really feminine, look really nice, maybe not experiment too much, but you really like fashion, because 5th house is love. So you really love fashion. You really like dressing up, dressing your best, wearing the nicest clothes, looking your best. You put a lot of effort there maybe. And it's maybe a big part of your personality. If you don't dress nice, if you don't click nice pictures, it puts you down. With the moon, it's your manas. Makes you happy, right? You're emotionally attached to it. So that's what I'm getting. Let's look at the tarot. You got the Sun. We have the 2 of Cups. And we have the Queen of Coins. So what am I getting here? I'm also getting Ashlesha here with the snake in the back. Strong Ashlesha. So Ashlesha is a beautiful body, flexible body, someone who dresses really nice, or someone who's very attractive. People are naturally drawn towards that person, attractive personality. Here we see opposites attracts. So 2 people on the opposite end of the spectrum. So maybe some of the people picking this pile could fall into 2 different categories. One that dresses really regal and royal, and the other person who's more natural, laid back, doesn't like the attention maybe, and the other person's looking for the attention. I'm also getting this energy of maybe being influenced by your partner. So matching with your partner, or something about, I don't know, learning a lot from your partner, something like that. Coordinating with your partner. This could even be, let's say, a best friend. You dress, you influence each other when it comes to fashion, something like that. And Sun has come out for all 3 piles. There's been some Sun influence with all the 3 piles. And the message that I'm giving out with the Sun is finding yourself. Sun is the soul. Sun is also confidence. Sun is also ego. So finding your sense of style, making yourself more beautiful, looking, getting more attention, and feeling good about yourself. So it's nice to see that all the people picking these piles, they're finding themselves, they're finding their sense of fashion, finding their sense of aesthetics, and looking good, feeling good. And also here we usually see Sun with the horse, and it's a stable image. Here we see the Sun is traveling. This Sun god is traveling in water. So again, more moon energy, and again it's talking about variation, change. So some of you, even the ones who dress very feminine, there's a need and desire to constantly add something to your style and to experiment a little bit, and I don't know, go out, hang out, have fun, enjoy yourself, take it in a fun way. I think that's how you do it. You enjoy it. And we see a snake here again in the back. So something about snakes. I don't know what that is talking about. Maybe your skin is really nice. And snakes is also connected with transformation, right? They shed off the skin and they get new skin. So again, it's transformative energy, constantly changing, recycling. Maybe you follow trends, or something about, I don't know, maybe you're the sort of a person, when a trend comes along, you don't engage in it and you try something completely opposite. So every time new trends come along, you are also changing your style, but you're not following the trend, you're finding something of your own. So that's one thing I'm getting with this pile. Yeah, so I think I would like to end it here. I hope this resonated with you. Please leave your feedback. I would love to hear from you. And I hope the reading resonated with you guys. So yeah, if you like my content, if you want to support my channel, please consider becoming a member. And all the links will be in the description if you want to book a reading with me. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.